Hi, welcome to another video, another quick one, save you getting bored. Right, confession time. I unboxed this, had a quick test of it, found a problem with it, started stripping it down, came to edit it, and I'd used my other camera, which is a Canon SLR, and I'd set the video to HD 1080p 60 frames a second, which I've got quite an old computer because it does what I want it to do, and it was struggling with the 60 frames a second, so it was pretty jerky and unusable, so I wanted to start again. So here we go, bought this off eBay, came this week, and it's a Roberts R707. Turn that round, there you go. So yeah, I mean, you know, it's not great, but things should clean up. Straps in good condition, end pieces are in good condition, bit grubby on the back, but it's not too bad. So I actually bought this as it was advertised as for spares and repairs. The guy bought it off, said that he has had it working. So yeah, I've given it a try. It's absolutely fantastic on FM. Sadly, nothing on medium wave, long wave or short wave. So I've started taking this to bits to see what the problem might be. As you can see, I've taken the front panel off, which is over here. Giving that a bit of a clean, although I did make a bit of a schoolboy error. I thought maybe with the long wave and the short wave, etc., wasn't working, possibly because of the switch banks. So I did as per what Cody's did, gave it a good spray without taking the front off, unfortunately, with switch cleaner. Well, it's actually IPA. Found it wasn't that. Took the front plate off, full of dust and muck, gave it a good clean on the front, which I'm still in the process of doing. Now, sadly, I gave it a bit of rub on the back, which was, like I said, a bit of a schoolboy error, and it still has some switch cleaner on. So I don't know if you can see that or not, but yeah, I ended up taking some of the backing off. So what I did was, because this set is not perfect, can't find it at the moment, but I had got some, here we go, got some Humbrol enamel paint, silver. Thought I'd give that a bash. Masked it off as best as I could, and yeah, I mean, it's not too bad. I mean, you can tell where I've done it underneath, mainly across there, like that. So if you hold it up to the light, you can actually see through it. I might give it another coat, but once it should be down on the back in place, you shouldn't notice it so much. So I don't know, it's kind of worked. The only thing I did struggle with was the little square markers there. That one's sadly a bit smaller than it should be, because I didn't mask that off properly. But Like I said, it's not a perfect radio, and I don't think it ever will be. But something to get my teeth into. So that's that. Right, so like I said, it's not working. It's only working on FM, and it does sound great on FM. It's not too bad. Reasonably clean inside. Don't really you probably won't be able to see that, but there is some corrosion in the battery tray there, so I'll give that a bit of a clean up. Give the case a clean. Right, so as I said, I've unsoldered the face plate there, got that off, given it all a good clean. I think it just still needs a bit of a polish, etc. down there. But I don't think anyone's been in this. This is this grot on here is me cleaning it off, etc. Now, having a look round, there is something. Ah, there it is. After I took that to bits, it's like a random blue wire there, which is going into the switch bank. I think somewhere around here on the end. That was, I don't know whether I caught it taking it out or whether it was always loose, not too sure. But I haven't got a clue where that goes. So if anybody's got an R707 and they can tell me where this blue wire is supposed to be soldered onto, I'll be grateful. I don't know, I can't really see where it's supposed to go. Not sure whether it's supposed to go there. Whether it's on the wire here or whether it's supposed to go to earth. I'm really not sure. So I've been reading up on the R707 and watched Radio Cruncher's video. Now, I think the problem could be something to do with this module here. I've been reading up on the internet as well, and apparently these LP1164 modules in there have got AF117s in, so that could be the problem. But getting that out, I think for me as a slight beginner is going to be impossible. You know, I wouldn't really know where to start here. I mean, you know, there's so many wires hanging off here. We've got all down the back there, down the side. I think I've bitten off more than I can chew, to be honest. So I don't know what to do with this. I mean, if that's faulty, then I don't really understand the blasting the whiskers away if it's the 117s, or what I'm supposed to replace them with. So I'll have to do a bit more reading up on that. Yeah, but to be honest, yeah, I think I've overstretched myself. Any of the other ones without these modules in, I'm fine. You know, I'll go ahead, test them, get them cleaned up, recap them, dead easy. But these modules, I think, are definitely for the expert. Definitely for the experts. Which is a bit of a shame, really. So I don't know whether to, because like I said, the case is in you know, it's in pretty good condition. There's no nicks, no tears. Just needs a good scrub. So I don't know. I don't want to look out for another R707 that's working and then swap it out and put it in this case. Hopefully with the other one that might be cheap because the case is absolutely destroyed. Stick it to one side and just use it for FM, which is a bit disappointing, really. Or failing that, send it off to Radio Cruncher and for a giveaway. But you know, I've not really made my mind up yet. Just a bit of a shame, really. Maybe I should have picked one that wasn't so complicated. Yeah. I might put it back together and then we'll stick some batteries in and see how it sounds. Right, thanks. Back soon. Hiya, we're back. Right, I've just tacked it back on and give it a quick try.
accurate. I'm going to begin and end tonight with Birdsong, courtesy of John Tilbury at the
FM's still working.
And first, one of the most important and one of the most overlooked forces in the American avant-garde.
100,000 to the EU, so I expect it's a similar number for similar figures in other continents.
An investigation is underway after a man and his 10-year-old daughter died in a fire at a house in Hull. Emergency crews were called to the terrace house just before 8 this morning. Philip Darwick lives nearby.
There were 3 fire engines and a lot of smoke coming out of the house. And it's quite shocking. Cliche.
Featuring Anthony Braxton on alto.
Further down the road, we arrive at the border and are told by police that we can't
really
proceed into
is. Sound
Kruger,
quality on
but
FM is really
they won't
great.
let us back out. It seems.
It's got AFC on.
Crazy stand up.
I'm just trying it on medium wave again. Absolutely nothing. There's plenty of hiss there, but absolutely no stations. Long wave. No, same on long wave. Nothing on shortwave. Yeah. So I think it must be that module that's gone. But like I said, reading up on the internet, I do not think this is a beginner's radio. So bit of a shame that. Maybe I'll have to live with it for just using it for FM only. Which is a shame because I do use medium wave quite a bit. And like I said, if anybody knows where this blue wire is supposed to go, I'll be really grateful. I haven't got a clue where it goes. I've had a look at the traders' sheets and the workbooks, and I don't know, can't make head nor tail of it. I'm sure it goes somewhere, but where it goes, I don't know. Right. One last thing before I go. I've got this aerial with it. I'll just show it to you now. So I've got the aerial, which is like not bent at all, completely straight. As you can see there, got some little holes at the top, which do correspond with the aerial there, and you'll be able to see it, but there's a little notch. To try and zoom in, there's a little notch in there, which if you put it in, put it on the top there and twist it round, that is secure. It's nice and secure there. Now the only thing is, when you put the radio back together, I don't think there's quite enough clearance, so there's a good possibility it's not the original aerial. I might be wrong, but I don't know, unless I'm putting it back together incorrectly. Not too sure at all. Anyway, not a very successful video, just a shame that I can't get it going, and like I said, I think for a beginner like me, it's probably a little, just a step too far, especially to get the switch bank off and the tuner module underneath. So I don't know, I'll either stick it to one side or use it on FM only. Like I said, I mean, you know, picked it up for like less than 20 quid, so I can't really complain. Thanks for watching. Well, just a quick update. I should not be let loose on radios of this quality. I was going to put it back together again, use it on FM, but I thought, why not? Give this module a quick tap. So I only did it gentle, like this. As suggested on one of the forums for wirelesses. And then suddenly, a load of smoke came out, which was originating down here somewhere. And I can't actually see where it came from, so I quickly turned it off and stopped tapping. So it's not sure what these are. I'd have to look them up. Don't think it'd be that. Could it be that, whatever that is? Not sure what that is. Like I said, I have to look that up. Doesn't look burnt or anything like that. Can't see anything looks untoward. Oh, could it be this? That doesn't look very healthy, does it? That looks as if something has happened to it. So maybe the smoke came out from there. Are they supposed to look like that? Judging by the ones on the board on the other side, I would suggest not. Looks like, I don't know. Certainly doesn't look very healthy. Don't even know what they are, to be honest. We should probably all laughing at now. Right, so I'll have to look those up. Right, I think after I've seemingly killed it, because I'm not entirely sure what I'm doing, I think this will have to get with spares, because it doesn't even work on FM now. Bugger. Thanks a lot. Bye.